What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you another edition of Gundam Models. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is enjoying their day today. It's now Wednesday, September 24th, and we're coming down the stretch to close to 3 weeks away till Comic-Con. Yes, Comic-Con is coming. It is coming. Now, don't worry, I won't do a pre-show yet. Still got a lot of time. And for those of you who are aware, I am working on my other kits. And of course, I am done with this little guy here that came out pretty good. It's not perfect, but kind of how I like how it came out with the with the paint. There are certain things that I was a bit I was being a little lazy, because then I started getting into working on my Proto Zero and fixing up a lot of things. First of all, for those of you who are not aware of, I started to put a lot of masking tape on the kit, on the Proto Zero, to give it an extra layer of effect, and I applied gray parts. I think it was light gray. I don't have the bottle with me because I kind of cleaned up my room here. But I applied it to here, as you can see. There's the trim here, here, in the front foot here, to the side, back here, and there, which of course I'm noticing should really clean up my place in there. Don't even have a toothpick nearby. Here we go. Forgot to remove a tape. There we go. There it is. So now it looks good. Detail there, there. So this leg is done, of course. All the other parts, specifically the waist unit and the portion of the shoulder arms, and of course the backpack of the wings. I'm showing you this because now I'm going to start applying gloss coat. And if you want to know which one, I'm going to use the Aqua Clear Gloss. So I was doing a little reviewing on doing some panel line washing, and I experimented it on this guy. And I first used the regular markers, and that's the one thing that I didn't do a coat on this. But I didn't realize that the markers are more enamel based, I guess. So when you apply it on a part and you do make a mess, using something to wipe it off will clean it up. But many people think that if you use thinner, it will be a good idea. The problem is, thinner may also damage the part itself. Pretty much you lose all your work, unless of course you use enamel thinner, which of course will wipe off easily, and if you use enamel paint. But then I forgot who it was online, because I did look at a lot of videos, especially Fujita's video. He did a great tutorial on panel line wash, but somebody else did, and this recommended using lighter fluid as a way of wiping off the excess paint. And I used it on this one, and it came out okay, surprisingly. So that's a technique that I will apply on to the Proto Zero when the time comes. In which case I need to get that straight away. Hopefully by the end of the week I'll get that done, so that way I can start applying the decals, which I do have. And for those of you who do not believe me, here it is, my Proto Zero decals, which I will apply on the Proto Zero, and that will be done. Then I will move on to the next kit, which of course is my Sazabi, which needs a lot of work, which I have a lot of time to do. And then I'll apply I'll do the gloss coat, I'll do some panel lining if need be, and then I will decal it, and it will be done. It'll be done. And you guys will see this at Comic-Con when it comes on October 9th. Which, of course, I think I have everything prepared here, and I don't. But no, I'm just... Here it is. I have my card. My 4-day card. Yes, I'm ready to go. I also got this card as well. I have to figure this out. I don't know. So I got my schedule ready to go for the Comic-Con, and we'll discuss that later on. I don't know if I'll be meeting some guys or anybody over there on Thursday. I don't know if I'll do it on Friday. I am thinking of doing a Thursday trip because I did get the 4 card. I prematurely got the 4-day card. I should have gotten the 3-day card. But regardless, I got it anyway. So I may end up going on Thursday. I'm not 100% sure. I have to see if my job allows me to get out that day. Well, anyway, moving on to other bigger news, of course. We're starting to see some amazing announcements on new Gundams. And I, for one, pretty much realized that, you know what? During the course of a year, Bandai does 2 major announcements. One during the Shinzaku show, which we all know came out the real grade. I'm sorry, the RE line of kits with the Nightingale, the new what was it? Was it GPO 3? No, GPO 4. I forgot the one that's coming out. It's going to be shouted out in a minute. And another kit that's coming out next year. And of course, we're the Master Grade High New Gundam version Katoki, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm sorry to say. I don't know. It doesn't catch my attention for some odd reason. Just don't know if I want to get it or not. I praise those who get it, and I've seen some amazing paint jobs and builds, especially with the heavy weapons type package, which of course is a P Bandai exclusive, of course. But and of course the whole slew of kits that's coming out from the new Gundam series, Reconquista in G, and of course Build Fighters 2nd season, which we all can't wait to get. But the newest announcements that's been coming down the Gundam pipe happens to be, of course, a surprise. The real grade Wing Gundam Zero Custom. Who would have thought of that kit coming out as a real grade kit? I thought some would say it would be the GM Mark II, a GM kit, which I think we all remember seeing. I think there was a preview of real grade kits. The first one was supposed to be, of course, was the Zigak, which came out recently, and then the next one would have been the GM. But historically, they always try to put something new and exciting, and seeing the Wing Custom come out was a bit of a surprise. I was excited. I am actually really excited to see a kit like that come out as a real grade. And you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm kind of stalling here because now I don't know where I put my original Master Grade Wing Zero at this moment, but I'll look for it another time. I like to do things on the fly. I don't do show prep. But yes, I can't wait for that, as you see in the pictures, of course. But the next announcement was a bit of a disappointment. They've announced the Master Grade Tallgeese 3 as a P Bandai Online Hobby Shop exclusive. Really, Bandai? Really? I can understand the Tallgeese 2, because in that way we are all waiting for the Tallgeese 3. But why the hell are you doing a P Bandai exclusive? I can understand if it was metallic or clear, but not the regular. We're willing to pay for this. Surprisingly, it's coming out in January, so we have time. But why? Really? Why? And to tell you the truth, I for one may be interested in getting it. But I don't think that's the big news. No, no sir. Because again, Bandai likes to do 2 announcements a year. The next announcement is coming in the next few days at the Tokyo All Japan Model and Hobby Show, which is coming up this weekend. Yes, in about 2 days. Actually, maybe less than that. We'll be seeing some newer kits, and we're going to be seeing something amazing. Maybe a new clearly a new Master Grade is coming out this year, other than the stupid blue and then the RE kit. What will it be? Some will say maybe it's a new Double O kit. Maybe we may see a Master Grade Dynamis. Or we may see, since we're seeing Wing, maybe we see a Master Grade Toggy. Excuse me, I just said that. Master Grade Leo. Which I highly doubt, because usually Grunt doesn't get top billing during the holiday weekend. It has to be something amazing and cool. Someone that I know, close, told me that maybe it would be cool if they made a Master Grade Ronin Zulu. Or yeah, the Rosin Zulu as a Master Grade. It is a big kit. My interpretation, and historically we've seen, remember in 2002 we had the Master Grade New Gundam. In 2013 we had the Master Grade Sazabi. Could it be that we may be seeing a trend with Char's Counterattack? The only Master Grade kit that they haven't released, of course, it would be the Jagan, which, quite frankly, that could wait until next year during summer or fall or spring. So the next big kit would probably be the Jagadoga. That should be a cool kit to see as a Master Grade if they decide to do that. Of course, we'll probably get shocked and it's not a Master Grade, it may be a Perfect Grade. So here's hoping to see what Bandai will do to surprise us this weekend, along with new high grades and maybe another new real grade announcement. But let's see. So right now I've been so busy with detailing and building my kits. I know that new kits came out this month, excuse me, and the previous month. But I swore not to get any new kits until Comic-Con itself. So I'm definitely going to have to bring myself a nice big bag so I can carry out all those kits that I pick up at the show. Hopefully I get my hands on the Build Fighter and of course the G Self, which has already came out, and other kits that we'll see soon enough. But I did pick up a few things that I want to do. Bear in mind, I'm not going to be doing no builds until after Comic-Con. Once Comic-Con's over, then I'll do a build. But I need to focus on what I got first and once I'm done, then I'll begin focusing on the build kit. But no builds until I'm done. But in the meantime, I need to post some videos so you can see. So I did pick up a few things that I may do a review. I actually went to Toys R Us because somebody told me that this was selling there, and I said, you know what, let me see it, and I'm interested in building this. And that is the sprue kits from Bandai. Yes, I finally got one of these. It's an interesting concept that they're doing this, so I guess they want to get kids involved into model building. Of course, the term sprue kit is a bit odd. I don't know why they wouldn't call it plastic models or anything like that. Obviously, they cannot call it Gunpla. But it is produced by Bandai, and I saw the smaller ones was like $10, and then I got this big one that is $20. And the one thing that pretty much caught my attention that I think I should get was the Dark Knight himself from the Dark Knight series, Dark Knight Rises. Who wouldn't want to build a Batman, a model of Batman? I remember last year that I was actually considering buying a Play Arts version of this, but you know, Batman. But you know, building one and painting it would be probably a better idea. And I see a lot of articulation here, especially with its the Batarang and Bat Pistol and whatever. It had the other figures like the Arkham City version of Batman, but they didn't have the Man of Steel. They did have the LBX kits, which of course they're trying to get kids involved when the LBX series hits this fall, if it hasn't hit already. So thumbs up to Bandai to at least get, you know, the next generation of modelers involved, even if it's leading it to something else. So I was on my way back to the register and I saw something that I said, no. I cannot leave this store until I pick this up and do a review. I haven't done a Go Figures video in quite some time, and I think my next one will come soon enough. That is, of course, Godzilla 2014 by NECA. I think it's NECA or Mecha? NECA, N-E-C-A. This is a pretty nice detailed kit. Obviously, this is not SH Monster Arts version, which I will definitely get, but I definitely wanted to get this, and I'm looking at some amazing detail. This is almost to the level of Todd McFarlane detail, but not that flexible enough. So I was not going to get the $40 one where you actually flip it down and it fires its, you know, beam, attack, missile, you know, fire, breath thing. This is close enough. I like detail. I don't like gimmicks. Even if it has one, okay, fine. But yeah, I got this guy. Finally, since I was going to Gundam Planet and picking up some paint and stuff, I'm just perusing around. I wasn't going to get a kit, but I did see something that I have been keeping an eye on for quite some time, and I didn't understand it until one of the guys there explained to me what it was. And that is this. This is Kotobukiya's multi-assemble mechanics unit frame arms. It's a inner frame of a robot, as you can see, which supposedly is very articulate and has these holes where if you buy the aftermarket parts, you can actually put armor parts on it and make it into something else. And I got this, I think it was 12 bucks. I think for 20 or more, you get the same thing already built. By the way, this is not a built kit. If I open it up, here it is. I have to build it. I think it's pretty much almost around the same height size as the Seraphins from the Cerevi. It comes with no weapons, but obviously you have the ability to add weapons because Kotobukiya had make frame arm weapons specifically for this, and I have two. I have an RPG one which I haven't built yet, and I have the Gatling gun which I picked up a long time ago. So I wouldn't mind adding that to this kit. But I think I want to try this. It looks pretty cool. I like the gunmetal effect on it. So yeah, I want to try this, and I have some I don't know. I'm just having some ideas, some interesting ideas. I just got to plan them out. So there you have it. These are the kits I picked up recently. I'll do a review of Godzilla later on. Maybe do something else. We'll discuss, of course, the event of the All Model and Hobby Show when it comes out this weekend. The aftermath, thoughts and you know, whatnots that may have happened that day. But I will be continuing building and updating my 2 Master Grade kits for the New York Comic Con. I have not forgotten that. I've been busy with that. I've told you guys I've been busy with it. I just don't need to show it to you all the time. I did show photographs on Facebook for you to see, and I'll be posting more photographs of work in progresses getting these kits done. So, with that being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all take care.